Cosmos has been a strong player ever since Smash 4, and at Genesis 6, he was even able to take a set off of Nairo. In this close set, Cosmos showed us all why he's such a strong player, and today I want to break down some moments from that set to see just what we can learn from them. These first few interactions that I want to highlight happen right here at the beginning of the first game, in which Cosmos gets this up throw. He goes for that Nair to continue the combo, just smart awareness of his character, and then he goes for that roller off stage. This roller seems pretty darn random. Like, sure, it could cover maybe if Nairo were to fast fall, but it's actually a lot smarter than you may think. Because what roller does is it gives Inkling another jump, so he's able to jump all the way up here, chasing Nairo, who thinks he's safe to recover high, and hit him with a back air. Then he's able to continue the pressure, dash attacking him up into the air. But right here, he doesn't overstep his bounds, and what I mean by this is he just dashes forward, dashes back, and he's just waiting. He knows that Nairo has to do something after all this pressure he's been applying, and so he just waits for him to do that, waits for him to edge cancel, and he also very smartly understands that the edge cancel means that Nairo can immediately go for this backer on shield, so he just shields it, waits. Right here is just sort of scrappy with both of them spot dodging. And then he gets this jab just for a clean punish and even more percent. This smart, aggressive play, utilizing all the tools such as roller that Inkling has, really shows how good Cosmos is, but he's also good at just being patient and waiting in that shield. Just like we saw when he punished Nairo's ledge cancel up B into a back air, just by shielding it and jabbing. So now he has Nairo off stage, trying to recover again, and he just waits. And again, the shield of the back air, Nairo has that extremely strong option, but it's not perfectly safe on shield, especially because Nairo is trying to come into stage. And so he again patiently waits, gets a punish, and a kill. All of that coming just off of his smart play, utilizing the tools that he has. Now Cosmos doesn't only use that roller to give him extra jumps when he's trying to chase Nairo, he also uses it in this situation to recover. He smartly fades back, and he uses the roller all the way down here, because yes, he could jump it up B early, but what he wants to do is he wants to avoid any edge guard attempt that Nairo goes for by just hugging this left wall, using his extra jump, and waiting out Nairo's neutral air with that jump that he did get from the roller. A smart use of that roller jump, and now he's able to up B and get back to ledge. Now right here, you can see Cosmos is now ahead by 2 stocks in this first game. And so I just want to highlight how his plays change based off of the dynamic of the match. And so right here, he throws this bomb right to center stage, and he immediately dashes into it, and he just waits, only now jumping out as it's about to explode. What this smartly does is he's essentially saying that Nairo has to come to him because Nairo is behind. This is one of the core mechanics of Smash, and it's something that Cosmos understands very well. He just waits in that bomb because if Nairo does try to approach and try to push to get something to happen to take the lead back, he's going to get hit by that bomb, and Cosmos has all the time in the world to just wait and do what he wants and try and get that last stock from Nairo. Now right here, you see Nairo's been sent off to the side, and Cosmos begins to dash forward, and he utilizes the very strong dash dancing that's in this game. To just dash back right here, and he realizes that as Nairo approaches him, I'll just go back a couple frames to show this. Nairo is facing the opposite way of him, meaning that the only good option that he has to approach with is going to be that back air. But that back air is a lot shorter, especially when compared to forward air. And so Cosmos smartly throws out his longest move, spaced at just the right distance, to catch Nairo off for trying to approach. Now right here in this second game, Nairo switches to Lucina, but Cosmos is still doing pretty well right here. He just waits, he jumps up with that up air, and he smartly places it so not only will it tap Nairo's shield if he sits in it, but it covers jump out of shield right up above him. And so he uses that to catch Nairo as he tries to jump away, hits him up, and now he just continues to pressure. He uses that upper there because it forces Nairo back. If Nairo either air dodged early, inwards, he would have gotten him, or if Nairo just decided to try and go straight to stage, maybe with a slower aerial, that up air would have caught him out. But instead, Nairo just drifts back, you know. It's the right thing to do in this situation, but at the same time, it's exactly what Cosmos wanted with that up air. So now that he's forced him back, he can again jump in for this pressure and go for that up air. Again, just sort of sending him off to the side, and he's going to continue this pressure, forcing that air dodge out, sending Nairo off stage. Goes for a forward air, and another forward air. That second forward air was crucial, because what it did is it forced Nairo to burn his air dodge, and to continue to try to sort of float backwards, because Nairo wants to just barely make it to the ledge. And so Cosmos is forcing all of his options out of him, and that's going to end up getting him the stock. Dancing Blade is a very scary option to play against, but Cosmos does a good job at playing around with it, especially in this example, in which Nairo lands with that down air, then he comes up and he starts this Dancing Blade. He doesn't get the first hit, and instead of just running away, giving Nairo this space for free because of the Dancing Blade, he smartly dashes back and dashes right into him. And he dashes at the right timing so that he can then immediately get up shield, because in Ultimate you can do things out of dash very quickly. And so he gets up shield and he just lets Nairo do that Dancing Blade on shield so that he can get that punish. And he doesn't have to worry about any type of shield break stuff, because the first few hits of that Dancing Blade weren't done to his shield. And now he's able to get this punish and even more percentage. Now right here, we see Cosmos come in with this dash attack, and he sends Nairo up. And although this is not even a combo, he does a good job at using his aerials to simply control space and to control the stage, as he does right here. He places an up air right to if Nairo were to drift to stage. He's not going to go into Nairo, allowing him to do that air dodge and fade inwards, but instead force him to air dodge and simply fade backwards, giving Cosmos control of the stage. And although it doesn't amount to much here, because he simply gives up the ledge, it was a good opportunity for him to then start to try to apply some pressure with some ledge trapping, instead of just letting Nairo get back to stage for free. Now right here is something that's a little bit more specific to the Lucina or Marth matchup, but it's something interesting that I've seen going on. Now right here is something more specific to the matchup, but it's good recognition from Cosmos on exactly what he can punish. It's just sort of a reaction punish, in which Nairo goes for that forward tilt, and Cosmos realizes that he can actually outspace forward tilt, simply because if he dodges it, Nairo's going to be stuck leaning forward because of it, meaning that this forward smash from Cosmos is going to kill. Finally, I just want to cover the very end of the match, where he clutches out with a smart jump read. You see, what he ends up doing right here is he dashes in, and he just understands that Nairo wants to get back to stage. He wants to go for the optimal option, and Cosmos has all the initiative here, and so he decides to cover the optimal option. It's sort of a hard read, but at the same time, it makes exact sense why he would do this. So he just jumps up there with that up air to finish off the set. So there you have it, some analysis of Cosmos versus Nairo, another very interesting set. If you like this kind of more in-depth Smash analysis, just looking at the little things that professional players do in their gameplay, hit subscribe. I'm just gonna keep pumping out content for you guys. And with that all out of the way, I'll see you next time. Peace out.